Hi everyone, I am Eileen DePaula of Cornell Popular Extension, Rensselaer County 4-H, and today we're going to make one of everyone's favorite dishes, baked macaroni and cheese. So make sure your hands are nice and clean, and then come on back and join me in the kitchen. This recipe comes to us from our 4-H Cooking 201 curriculum. We only need a few ingredients. To start, we need 8 ounces of elbow macaroni, or if you'd like to use another shaped pasta, that's fine. 1 teaspoon of salt, 4 tablespoons of butter or margarine, 4 tablespoons of flour, 2 cups of milk, then another half teaspoon of salt and pepper, and 2 cups of shredded American cheese, and then 1 cup of dry breadcrumbs. To start with, you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Then take some cooking spray, non-stick cooking spray, and spray your baking pan very well. So first you'll need to cook the pasta according to the package directions. Usually about 8 minutes in boiling water is good. Use 1 teaspoon of salt to 2 quarts of water is a good ratio. And you want to start timing after this all comes to a boil. I've already cooked my pasta, so I'm all ready to go here in my pan. Now, when the macaroni is cooked, you will want to drain it really well in a colander, and then you can pour it right into your baking dish. Next, we're going to make our cheese sauce. So first, we're going to take our butter and put that in our saucepan and melt that. When the butter is melted, you'll take it off the heat and add your flour. Mix it up really well, and this is what we call a roux. This is what's going to thicken our sauce. Now we're going to take our 2 cups of milk and very slowly pour that into the saucepan. It's a good idea to have a small whisk and just constantly stir that. You want to cook that over medium-high heat until it boils. When it comes to a boil, take it off the heat and then add your 1.5 cups of your shredded cheese. Mix that up really well until the cheese is melted, and you'll save 1/2 cup of cheese to put on top for later. So I've already done that. So this is my cheese sauce, which came out really, really nice. It's nice and thick. So we're going to take this, I'm going to pour this all over our cooked pasta. Make sure it's covered evenly. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to get that in there. All right. Now we're going to take the other 1/2 cup of cheese that we had set aside, and we'll sprinkle that all over the top. Go all around, get it nice and even. Okay. Now we're going to take our breadcrumbs and do the same thing. We're going to sprinkle those over the top. And if you want to use a little bit less breadcrumbs, that's okay. And as far as the cheese, if you have another different flavor cheese that you'd like to try, that's fine also. Just like with the shape of the pasta, you can experiment a little bit. There we go. Okay, so that looks nice and even. So now we're going to put this into our oven for about 30 minutes or until it's nice and bubbly. And after it's cooked, we're going to have a nice pan of macaroni and cheese. So I'm going to dig in here. Oh, this looks so good, and it smells absolutely wonderful. Oh, that looks so good. And like I said, this, you can use any shaped pasta you like. I actually use some rotini for this, just because I kind of like the shape. So there is my macaroni and cheese. I am so glad that you were able to join me today in the kitchen. And until next time, happy cooking. Thank you so much.